I'm Steve Flynn with Mountain TV. I have Judith Ham here, the president of Ability Connection Colorado. Judy, how are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm great because I'm grateful for the work we get to do and to live in this beautiful state and have so many good things to support.
Well, that's wonderful. Thanks for joining us. And I hear you have this amazing event returning to Keystone. And I want to talk about Wine in the Pines. It's on October 25th and 26th. Can you tell us a little bit more about the inspiration behind Wine in the Pines and maybe how it supports the mission for Ability Connection Colorado?
I sure can. I can actually go back in my memory and remember 40 some years ago, we were doing a telethon for Cerebral Palsy of Colorado, and that was our name then because in 1946, 9 moms got together and they shared the common challenge of children with cerebral palsy. And anyway, we were doing a telethon, and those were the big thing in those days. And we got a call from Mike and Margaret Smith in Dillon, Colorado. And they said, "Hey, you know what? We'd like to help out here. We happen to have a daughter with cerebral palsy, Kelly, and what could we do to help?" And of course, they contributed, but they got to thinking after that, um, maybe we could do some kind of wine tasting here in Dillon, And sure enough, not much later after that, they put a big tent up in Dillon. They had a couple liquor stores, and it actually was beer tasting and some wine. And I think we raised together, because they did most of the work, I should say. I was there. We raised about $4,000, and just something clicked. This is cool. This is raising money for a great cause, a great purpose, and it's fun for people. And learning more about wine. Remember, 40 years ago it was Mogan David, I think, that we were focused on, or Boone's Farm. Anyway, 40 years later, it's still going on.
For this year's event, what can attendees expect? What's going to stand out compared to previous years over at Keystone?
Well, that's a great question. I think that we've always had pretty spectacular events, but Keystone will step up. We start Friday night at the ranch, which we've done for a number of years. In fact, the first Wine in the Pines dinner was one night at the ranch some 40 years ago, and now it's two nights because we can't accommodate a lot of people at the ranch. So we said, well, why don't we have a wine tasting and food walkabout? So we added Saturday night. But the ranch is spectacular. We have ancient peaks as our winemaker, and fabulous winery out of California, and we have Friday night that is just spectacular. The ranch just does an incredible job, and so that's always exciting and wonderful to to have that night together as major donors and staff and family, the Smith family. So we have that. Then Saturday night, it's a walkabout. It's stayed the same. All the restaurants on Saturday night prepare their specialties, and you walk about with a plate and a glass of wine in your hand. You can taste 400 plus wines, and you can go to whatever station you want and enjoy culinary feats that are unbelievable.
Oh, cool. Well, magic of inclusion. I like that theme.
Yeah.
And I love wine, so that seems like a great way to spend an evening and help support a great cause. Um, the money raised for Wine in the Pines, can you tell me how's this impacting the individuals and families that you serve at Ability Connection Colorado?
Well, in this program alone, we serve about 3,077 folks throughout the state of Colorado. And we provide benefit planning for folks. We provide employment training and opportunities. We help kids return to school, go on to school. These are youth and adults with special needs, all kinds of special needs. And maybe they're not part of their community. They've dropped out of school, or no one's looked at them for employment. And we really do help them through a mentoring process and a ready to achieve mentoring process. These kids have an opportunity, and it's unbelievable to see what happens. So 3,077 people are helped throughout the year through that employment program, and Wine the Pines is a big contributor to that.
Well, I know the event is on October 25th and 26th. How can people sign up to attend in person?
Real easy, winethepines.org. go to the website and buy your tickets online. Friday night, we do have a Friday night Saturday package. We have a Friday night only package, and we have a Saturday night only package. So a lot of opportunity for you to choose from. Of course, we're always looking for corporate sponsors. They help defray the cost. It's expensive, as we all know. Um, uh, the price of food and other things has gone up, but it's well worth what you spend to enjoy this evening. I should mention it's Ruby. It's the Ruby theme. 40 years is Ruby. So we
Oh,
get all dressed up in Ruby. It's, have just come prepared to dance and enjoy friends and family, and just see what the work can. We will have an opportunity for people to hear about the work we do.
oh, good. Well, for those of us who cannot attend in person and dance and dress up in Ruby, are there other ways you can still contribute to the cause? How do you get involved if you can't attend and get involved with Ability Connection Colorado?
That's easy too. You can go to our website and there's an opportunity to donate now. We are always looking for new mentors, additional mentors for the youth and adults that we're supporting through the employment process. And we do have this event that is primarily supporting this program. And we also have Colorado Gives Day, which allows you to contribute to this program.
Well, it sounds like such a great event. That's again on October 25th and 26th at Keystone. That's Wine in the Pines. Show up if you can. If you can't, there's other ways to attend and contribute. Judy, thank you so much for joining us today. It's such a cool event.
Thank you. And I want to say a big shout out to Summit County. We couldn't have done it without Summit County for these 40 years. What a remarkable thing to have this partnership. So thank you.